Okay, so we're back with another series of videos, and we're going to start today with the pin press. This is basically like a seated, isolated shoulder press, and it's designed to generate more strength going from the shoulders to overhead. So like a clean and jerk and things like that, where you can use momentum, we've taken all of that out. Purely isolated, just for building shoulder to overhead strength. And so what we've got here is the rig setup. This is pretty safe. If you don't have this, then you can generally use these and things like that, but just make sure you've always got a spotter. Check this out here. We've got a bench, we've got a 20k bar, and this is what we're going to do. We're just going to take a seat on the bench here, and you need it to be at around about a height where it rests along the clavicle. So this is the natural position for a bar, for a shoulder press or a clean and jerk. And so what we're going to do here is just take our hands just outside shoulder width with a false grip. So if we go with a regular hook grip here, it's going to restrict our elbow motion. We actually want those elbows to move quite a little bit. So what we're going to do here is core nice and tight. We've got no back support at all. You want to plant your feet just outside shoulder width apart, toes facing out. You can hook your feet around as well if that's more comfortable for you. And all we're going to do is press it from a dead position. So that's the key with the pin press, is there's no momentum. It's not touch and go like you would with a deadlift. It's literally like a dead movement. So we're going to take our hands shoulder width apart, false grip on the bar, head forward, core nice and tight, and we're going to exhale as we push up and bring the bar back down to the dead position. So one thing I do see with this is a big no-no, is they press. Did I just hit you?
Yeah, let's do that again.
Once you press up here, what I often see is this, okay? So look at my position there. Like, if you can see my back, I'm really, really arched back, and that's really going to put a lot of pressure on my lumbar spine, and it's really, really not going to be good for me. And so what I want to do here is make sure my head goes forward at the top of the rep. So I'm going to press up, head forward. I'm not going to tuck my chin too much that I'm like straining my neck, but just enough to align my back. So once I get to that position there, hands, elbows, shoulders, hips, they're all completely in line. And it's the same with the clean and jerk. Everything must be completely aligned. Press, bring it back down, dead, press. Surprisingly difficult when you start adding weight, and next week we're going to have a look at a really, really good strength workout for that. There is one progression or one kind of like scaled version of that, if you follow me over here. We're going to use the dumbbells now. This is just a bit more accessible if you don't have something like this, but you still want to work the same thing. Now this is called the Z press, and it's by, do you know the strongman fella? Yeah, that guy? That's the one. This is basically his press, okay? So what we're going to do is just sit in like an L shape here. It's a similar kind of thing. We've got no back support, so we're going to be using our core here. We're going to bring two dumbbells up to the shoulders. Okay, they're just touching the shoulders. We're going to press, same thing again. Head doesn't need to come forward so much at the top here. Press and bring it back down. And that is a really, really good, solid way of building strength from the shoulder to overhead position. Video. Woo! That's right!
Video number one!
No messing with us, man!